about here? Okay, we still working on the video, and I had to do another narration on another video they want to enter. So I finished that and I sent it in, so they're finishing that up. But while they were putting the video together, looking at videos and putting everything together, they came up across a clip, and we want to discuss it. Okay, so we can make it very, very, very clear to everyone, even though we always do that. But we're gonna make it clear. Listen to this.
Oh, that they just got flagged. We the People Tyrant War. They did something. They made a crucial error that's probably going to come back and bite them in the ass, because now law enforcement isn't getting involved, and you know why?
What's that?
If you ever watch my panel, Angel, my administrator, he's got a disability. He's probably only got a couple of years left to live. For some reason, we the People Tyrant Wars, they think that he has a daughter that's on probation, and so they put a target on Angel's back. You'll see him out there asking for information on him and his daughter. But here's where they made the mistake. His daughter's not on probation. His daughter is a probation officer. So they just targeted law enforcement. And now, that's why we're not talking about it.
Now, now, first, okay, in the history of We the People Tyrant Wars, and we have said it in so many other videos, we always stated you never go after the family members, right? And isn't the reason why we went after Vegas Valley is because he was going after family members, innocent people? I think that was the purpose of why he came on the radar. That was the original reason, because he went after innocent people. We did a video on that. Go and watch it. So we don't go after family. Now, if you want to make an accusation like that, you need to produce evidence. But this is what they do. They speak. Now, I don't know where on the internet anyone was posting it, and a target put on anyone, okay? The target was put on Angel for supporting the piece of shit Sloth. So, since he wanted to continue to support that piece of shit, we will expose him for supporting the piece of shit. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Your stupidity, how you all are idiots. But then at the end, you made something much more than it needed to be, and you just got yourself in trouble. Because you don't see, you keep missing the point with us. When you do things like that, we cover ourselves by contacting everyone. And then guess what they're going to do? They're going to come and see our video, and they're going to see what you're doing. You are creating your own exposure video. I mean, it writes itself. So, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. But still, everything we do, we share what is done publicly. So, if someone is on probation, if they're not a tyrant, we don't care. Because we feed on our own. We never go after a family member. Unless, let's make this very clear, unless we have evidence that they are tyrants, then that person will be tagged as a tyrant. We do not run away from officials. So, if she is a probation officer, and if she has problems with whatever bullshit you're feeding her, we're here. We're not running away from anything. So, but be very careful, because if you're fabricating bullshit, Mr. Amico, that may be a violation on your part. And we're good like that. So, let's make it very clear again. We never go after a family member. What we do is contact family members and let them know what their family members are doing. And again, the reason why Vegas came on the radar was because he was going after innocent people. And that's what we always told all of you. If you go after and bully innocent people, you will find us. You will attract us. It will happen. So if the probation officer is a tyrant and we find evidence as such, she will be tagged as a tyrant and dealt with like we did with all tyrants, exposing them on what they do publicly. That's all we do. So, for us to do anything, let's say if she was a target, she will have to give us something. Everything that we show and produce, we give you evidence. So, she will have to give us something, right, for us to produce. I mean, everyone should know that by now, everything we state, we show the proof. We show the evidence. There's not one case, and you can see out of the, I don't know, we have 600 videos. Every one we have demonstrated where we got the information from, and not through hearsay, from the person themselves. So, I don't know what they're doing, but we're gonna let it play out because it may work in our favor, just like Dodo Bird did with Mr. Lopez. So bring it, Angel. She's a probation officer. She had the in. So if you feel you need to sick your daughter on us, go for it, because we're not going anywhere. You decided to continue to support a person that's threatened people, that has harassed people, that has admitted to witness tampering, terrorist acts, and admitted to wanting the LGBTQ community gone. You even had a picture showing that you support them, but yet you went on that live. And if you are a religious person, and you were given a second chance after your illness, and you still went into the snake pit after God said, don't eat that apple, you still went and ate the apple. So we will not back off. You are a tyrant by supporting that piece of shit. You give him life. You did that. Nobody else did that. And we will share with everyone that fact. We told you about this. You've seen our videos. Obviously, you didn't care. So if you don't care, why should we? We will do what we do. While you are on his panel and allowing and listening to him belittle, bully, dox, do whatever he does, you're going to have the nerve to turn around and go, well, don't do it to me. What do you mean don't do it to me? You are the fucking panel that on a person that is doing it. So you will be tagged. That's it. That's it. We told you in another video, and you can go and watch it. We do not go after even people that are disabled, sick, or anything like that. That's why we left Rebel alone, because he's mentally ill, and right now he is on the defensive. So many people are attacking him that whatever he says at this point is justified because he's just trying to get air. But we also stated that even if a person is sick and they still engage in being a tyrant and bully, then they will be tagged, providing it's not a mental issue. If it's not a mental issue, we will tag you as a tyrant if you continue on the behavior. We will think that someone that is at the brink of fucking death, that probably has prayed to God, because you're from Puerto Rico, so I'm sure you're religious, that you would have fucking learned your lesson and not go on a site, a fucking panel that's all negative and evil. But you surround yourself with that. You are attracted to that. We are not going to ignore that. You could be a fucking cop, a FBI, a DA. We don't give a shit. We've been there. We've done that. We're still here. So, at the end, we're going to make it one more time clear. We do not go after family members unless they are tyrants themselves. And anything that we do, we produce evidence on. So, if we have evidence of your daughter being a tyrant, then that's it. She's a tyrant. We have evidence. She has given it to us. We don't make up things like they do. You see? Because all they do is speak. We put a target. Where is the target that we put on his daughter? Where? How did that even come into play? I don't understand. But see, that goes back to what we were telling all of you. People making accounts. People trying to stir shit up. And at the end, they lose. Now, while we were considering thinking about it, the only thing that we can possibly think that these idiots got wrong is the picture that we posted of Angel. Listen to the name, Angel. Then he has pride in it. So we decided to call Angel Angelica. So if you read the fucking posting, you can see what it says. What's up with your boy? People, isn't it disgusting? Isn't it disgusting that Angelica is on a panel with a tyrant? Is your daughter on the panel with a tyrant, with a terrorist? Is your daughter on a fucking panel? No. That wants the LGBTQ to be put to, we all know. Yet, she supports them. Keeping with the theme of calling him her. Or maybe Angelica has a little twinkle in her. Well, if she's a female and we are talking about a female, then why would we say twinkle? Twinkle is referring to a guy that has a little bit of, in it. But at the end, the key phrase is that Angelica is on a panel with a terrorist. I mean, when was your daughter last on? That posting is so fucking damn clear. His name is fucking Angel. I mean, we would have at least put a picture of her and maybe redacted her face. That would have said something. So now when they come to see our video and see this video, they're going to see the truth and hear the truth. That they are manipulating things. So right now, Mr. Amico, that will also be submitted to the DA and letting them know that you are trying to manipulate things and cause issues. But we just want to drive this home very clear. If you are a tyrant, whether you are a cop or not, we will expose you for the tyrant that you are, and we don't give a shit what fucking position you're in at all. Once you engage in that type of activity, you have opened up yourself to the First Amendment, bitches. That's right. So all of you are fighting for Second Amendments, we're exercising our First Amendment. So if you're going to be a tyrant and a bully and we have evidence of it, we will exercise that right without prejudice. So, we're here, Angel, we're here. We're not backing down on you. You are a tyrant. You have demonstrated over and over again by supporting a piece of shit like that. And I'm sure that when your family finds out, because all of your Facebook friends will be contacted. We have all that now. And your daughter may be in there, so she will understand where we're coming from. She will understand why we targeted you. And that's what we're going to do. So she will know eventually. It's going to happen. So you reap what you sow. You want to lay with the fucking pigs, then you will be treated as a pig. Done. Done. So take it however you want to take it, but we are putting it there. We're dropping the fucking gauntlet and letting you know that you have been tagged as a tyrant. Your daughter has not, unless she's a tyrant and we find out because of you. That's something totally different. But we only target tyrants. We don't care if you how can you all sit there and state that we are siding with a pedophile, but yet we're going to go after someone that we don't know that's on probation? Which one is it? You all don't make sense. You're just all back and forth. So you're trying to create scenarios, right, to try to elicit officials with lies to see if they can come up with something. But at the end, they will need proof of anything that is done. Warrants need to be exercised, and only way you're going to get a warrant is by proof. Bird proved it because he went to court and he submitted everything he had on us, and the judge said, can't do nothing for you. So you will need evidence. You can push all you want. But let me just say this to Angel. Do not allow your daughter to get caught up in your bullshit. Because if she does digging and she does something that she is not supposed to do and it's traced back to her, she may be an inmate and she'll have her own probation officer. It will happen because you know, or you should know, we always inform the police and everyone else. Now that Angel, we have no choice but to email the probation officer and let them know that that is what's happening, and to make sure that we don't get caught up in that. See what you did? You put your daughter there. We didn't do anything, but we always cover ourselves. So now that it's out there, we have no choice but to contact a whole bunch of people. And that's what we do. That's how we cover ourselves. And then anything that you did illegal will backfire on you like it backfired on Dodo Bird. So it's up to you and what you want to involve. But we want everyone to understand, and we keep saying it, we never go after family members. We only inform the family members of what the tyrant is doing. We share publicly what the tyrant is doing. If we don't have anything that it has been done publicly, then we cannot share. So it's done. So even if there was a target on her, we would not be able to do anything unless she provided it to us. Listen to that carefully. We share what you all do. So for us to target anyone, they will have to give us the material to share. You see how that works? Everything that we have proof on. So we're here. Bring it. Now you involved your daughter. Oh well, we have to cover ourselves and contact parole. That's it. Now, with that being said, we have no choice but to contact them. But you have a way out in regards to your daughter, not you. In regards to us contacting and getting them involved so they can see what you're doing online and embarrass your daughter. Since Mr. Amico involved your daughter, your boy, instead of minding his business, he went out there on Birds Live to tell everyone that, and he involved your daughter. And since he involved your daughter, not you, we're going to give you the opportunity to contact us by Monday and tell us your daughter is not involved. So you need to email us. We don't want to hear anything about you being about your tyrant ways, and we don't want any excuses. All we need from you is an email stating my daughter is not involved. And at that case, we'll hold off because we're giving you the benefit of the doubt because we don't like to deal with hearsay. But when hearsay starts to involve officials questioning us, we have no choice but to involve officials and let them know what we heard and who we heard it from and where it was fucking damn stated. So we want to let you know because this is what these tyrants do. They involve other people and then they back off and then nothing. That's it. You deal with it yourself. He already put it out there. He put you in the bind. He put your daughter out there. He told people that your daughter's a probation officer. That in itself could be dangerous because there's prisoners that hate probation officers. They hate them. So now he's telling people that your fucking damn daughter is a probation officer. So that is what your boy did. Especially on fucking Dodo Bird's fucking live. This is what they do. And this is what you stood up for. And this is what burned you. Okay? You need to start looking really hard within yourself. If you have only 2 years to live, is that your legacy? To be on a fucking panel with a terrorist that want people dead, that's what you want everyone to see. Because now it's too late. Because everyone on Facebook, well, hundreds of people, will now know who you support. That is done. Ship has sailed. So, right now, we're discussing your daughter. Not you. You burned that bridge already. You had the opportunity. We're just gonna say that. So, you need to let us know by Monday. Okay? Monday. Let's say, 5 p.m. Well, you in Philly. Or you in Pennsylvania. So, 5 o'clock your time. Okay? By 5 o'clock your time. If we do not get an email, and we tell all of you that if you know Angel, let him know. We're going to tag him in this video also. Because if we don't get a response, then to us, that means it's correct. And that his daughter is trying to do whatever she's going to do. Based on information from liars and tyrants. And then we're going to do what we do. And contact everyone. All the officials and the parole. And let them know what's going on. And then what they're going to do is they're going to come and look at Mr. Amico. They're going to look at his rap sheet. They're going to look at what fucking Angel is doing. They're gonna look at all of these criminals, and now your shit is blasted out there, and your daughter is now attached to that because of you. You did this, siding with a fucking devil. This is what you did. And it's mind-boggling that you are on death's door supposedly, and you decided to want to use your last years on that piece of shit live. I mean, that's like crazy shit, but we seen crazier. So Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's your time. We don't get an email stating, leave your daughter out of it. Your daughter's not involved. We're gonna think that she is. That's it. We giving you the benefit of the doubt because you were not the one to say it. Your boy did and burned you, as they always do. So, people, stay tuned for the video. It's coming up soon. They're still working on it, and yes, it's gonna be an hour. Just to let you know. A lot of clips are going in there. Then I have to do another fucking narration for it. So, yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work because, again, we stated that y'all have the attention span of a fucking damn mice, and you don't have, so an hour long is like, I don't know, we'll put it out there, and then we may break it into a whole bunch of parts, and so it could be as a reference video. So it'll be a long one, and then we'll just make, parts saying reference this, reference that, and title it. So if anyone wants to hear that particular part, they can go and see that particular part. So that's an option that we're thinking about doing, but it's long, and it's only for people that, enjoy our stuff. Because if you watch it and you hate our work, knowing what we're gonna put out, then you're an idiot. You're stupid. You're a masochist for viewing something that you believe to be garbage. That says a lot about you. No one else. Not even our work. It says a lot about you and the type of person you are, that you will subject yourself to garbage. That is stupid for someone to do. Ridiculous. So when you go on and go listen to Billy Bob and Billy Bob is wrong, well, you always say Billy Bob is wrong. So why do you keep listening to Billy Bob, you stupid bitch? You sound like idiots when you go on and you critique what I am stating every time. Why you keep watching it? You stupid like that? Well, you are stupid like that. I mean, you cannot be anything other than that. Dumb. Dumb. So, yeah, I put it out there. Angel, you reap what you sow. So you can continue to support a pig like that. And we have to do what we do. And no one is going to dictate or turn us away from that. No one. Even if I was arrested, the other fucking 6 will continue to do it. There's no way you're going to stop We the People Tyrant Wars. It's just not going to happen. Not possible. Not possible.
United we stand, and united tyrants will fall. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed.